There are a few ways the Galaxy Watch Ultra is actually better than the Apple Watch Ultra. The first one is one you might find hard to believe, but the Galaxy Watch Ultra actually lets you set custom ringtones when someone calls you. Because yep, over on the Apple Watch Ultra, you literally can't. There's just no option to do that. You can also set different vibration patterns for calls, notifications, and some system level actions, which is just overall much more customizable than the Apple Watch Ultra. Navigation is another one. When you navigate on an Apple Watch, it gives you the subtle taps on the back of your wrist to let you know when to turn left or right. But it's not like 1 tap for left and 2 for right. It is 4 taps for right and also 4 taps for left. It's literally down to you to distinguish between the different types of tap.
The Apple Watch, it taps you 4 times, but it goes like a dook, tick, dook, tick. And you've got to try and figure out if it's doing dook, tick, or if it's doing tick, dook from a buzz.
Whereas on the Galaxy Watch, it actually tells you the directions. There is no confusion over which way you should be turning.
In a quarter of a mile, at the roundabout, continue straight to stay on Bridge Road, A27.
Heading over to the browser now on the Galaxy Watch, and yes, I said browser, because you can actually browse entire websites using the watch. Now sure, it's not easy, but you can use this in a pinch and even use it to watch YouTube videos if you really want to. Now the best thing to do here is to save them as bookmarks so you can just easily jump between them, but I've seen plenty of people try to do this on their Apple Watch for like years, and here we are with Samsung working right out of the box. Now what I discovered only this morning actually is that you can kind of multitask on the workouts. So to show you this, I'm going to start off with the Apple Watch first. So you start a workout so I can track all my heart rate and my calories properly, then go into my gym app and start running through one of my routines on here. But by doing this with the Apple Watch, that then totally cancels out the previous workout I just started. You can't have 2 running at any one time. But over on the Galaxy Watch, I can start my workouts and then also have my gym app running so I can log my sets from my watch without having to then pick up my phone. Now, like I said, this is the first time I ran into this today, so maybe let me know if that's the same situation with any other apps you're trying to run side by side on each watch, and I can test that out for you. Of course, we have the usual pricing comparison as well. The Apple Watch Ultra coming in at £799 here in the UK versus £599 for the Galaxy Watch Ultra. But then you also get discounts when buying, say, a new Flip or a Fold. Samsung are just really good at offering that little bit extra when buying devices together, and that does really help because these are all very expensive devices. Now you've also got an expected 30% savings on the watch battery life when also pairing it with the new Samsung Galaxy Ring. Now I've only been wearing it for just under a day now, so I can't confirm that yet, but that is obviously something Apple just can't compete on because, well, they just don't have a ring. And the Aura or the Ultra Human rings just don't let you save battery life like the Samsung Ring does. Now, another thing that the Apple Watches don't have, at least right now, is the ability to read your blood oxygen. Because currently there's actually a lawsuit that's preventing Apple from selling devices with the blood oxygen hardware enabled due to Apple potentially using some, patented tech that they probably shouldn't have been using. However, on the Samsung Galaxy Watch Ultra, that is not an issue. You can read your blood oxygen levels all day long without any issues whatsoever. Now these features are likely to be coming back to the Apple Watch once Apple have worked through the lawsuit though, so this is one that might not be unique to the Galaxy Watch for much longer. But there is a feature that is currently exclusive to this year's Galaxy Watch lineup, and it doesn't appear on any other smartwatch just yet, and that's via the new bioactive sensor, which can be used to monitor for sleep apnea. Now this works in a kind of similar way to the heart rate detection on both Apple and Samsung smartwatches, which can watch out for symptoms of AFib. So again, similar with sleep apnea, it's something to just warn you to go and book an appointment to get it checked out by a professional rather than like this all-out diagnosis. But it is the first time we've seen this sort of tech available in a smartwatch, and I'm all for tech that helps me be healthier. Now going back a bit just to generally working out with the Galaxy Watch, I actually find the automatic workout detection so much more useful and accurate than Apple. I don't actually remember the last time my Apple Watch prompted me to, when I was out for a walk and forgot to set off a walking workout. Whereas the Galaxy Watch literally just kicked in after, I think 5 or even 10 minutes of just walking outside right now. And when I have health insurance that here in the UK rewards me for working out, I'm going to take all of those extra workouts that I can to keep earning my freebies, and I'll leave a little bit more on that down below in the description. Now, of course, you can pair the Galaxy Watch Ultra with any Android phone, pretty obvious one for Android users. Apple Watches work only with iPhones, Samsung Galaxy Watches work with any phone as long as it's not an iPhone. And then there's a huge host of AI features built into the Galaxy Watch this year, from the health tracking side of things, but also in features such as offering you quick replies to messages, which uses Galaxy AI to look at the context of a message sent to you before then offering up some AI-generated replies, which may or may not be useful, but you can generate more replies if you need to get something better. Now, what other features did I miss? Let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next video.